Morning all. It's one of those mornings. So it's Friday the 21st of September and it's 13 minutes past 11 and I'm ready for bed. Woke up about 7 this morning in a really bad way. But one nausea bowl, one ice pack, one audiobook and one final snooze later and I'm feeling a little better. A little, hence the glasses, because the world is just too bright today. So today I'm probably just going to get on with the Alf square. I'm not sure if I'm going to do much else. I really should do that dragon, but my mother-in-law isn't going to care if I haven't done it. And my hands just aren't at full fiddliness right yet. They might be later, and if they are, I'll get on with it, but she tells me to take my time and not to force myself to do anything that's going to hurt, so I don't. Because she'd only tell me off if I did. She's always telling me off for doing things I shouldn't be doing. Duncan tells me off too. You know, if I didn't do anything that I'm not supposed to do, then I'd never get anything done, would I? No, they're good to me. So yeah, I'm just going to get on with that today. I haven't got much else planned. I'm not planning any filming or anything because I don't want to be in here long periods, until the spider's gone. Because I'm such a wuss and I don't want to be in here with the spider, which is really gutting because I really like being in here. And it was lovely last night with the rain going and the wind. It was really windy here. And of course I live near forest, well, woods, so seeing all the trees going like this, it was awesome. These ones are pretty well rooted. They're not likely to come up in winds unless it's like serious gale force. So you know, I'm not worried about any of that. But yeah, I just like windy weather. The sounds it makes, it just sounds so calming. Does that make me weird? So yeah, I really want to get on with my 5D painting, which you guys notice I've only done that much on. But I'm trying to be really good and get some of the stuff finished that needs finishing first. Sorry, clean the table. Yeah, I'm trying to get some of the stuff that's been needing to be finished by the end of the year, where this has got no timeline. I actually think I still have some 5B craft and chats to put out, but I've stopped putting them out so much because I know some of you like them, but at one point that was all I was putting out, so I'm trying to wait and put other things out. You can tell it's cold in here. Come here. This is how my son is currently dressed. Bend down so I can see you wearing your hoodie. Down, down.
Hi.
Just moved the camera. Yeah, he looks like a proper hooligan today. But yeah, it's a little cold.
Anyway, the reason that
headache.
The reason that I came in here is because I'm just about to bring the bins in.
Okay, love you. See, if camera weren't on, he'd say love me back, but when the camera's on, he doesn't. Yeah, I don't know if you can see, it's still pretty windy outside. You can see my mess of a garden if you can see out there. Can you see? Then the wind starts blowing so much. You can see some of it, so it is pretty windy out. I don't think you can see the big trees. Those trees behind the houses there lead on to part of the woods and you can get on through the other way, whereas that's just there's all the bamboo in my garden, and that big ash tree is actually just behind my fence. I don't know if we can show how big it is. I don't think it'll go back in my conservatory enough. It goes up past there. Like, it's really huge. It's a really old tree. It's lovely. You can see the wind died down when I took the camera on. How typical. Let's put it back. You can see my empty chair. My ugly mug. Hello, I'm back. Hold on. I moved my chair. There we go. Hello again. Oh look, I sit back down and the wind starts again. What? But it's really pretty. I like watching it all blow around. As you can see, my garden is severely overgrown. I can't get out there and do it. Duncan doesn't have time, and people we keep inquiring about it keep letting us down. So, one last hope. My sister's got someone doing her garden. Hers is a much bigger garden. Huge. I'm in love with her garden. But you just gotta see if the guy will come out and check us out. He actually lives in the same village as us. He's an old friend of my middle younger brother, so he might come around and check it out for us and see how much it costs to get done, because he is a gardener. We'll have to wait and see, but it's just, I like my garden, but it's so tiny. I mean, what I've just showed you, that's it, that's my garden, there's nothing more. You can see that the bushes just overpower it. It's just, it needs to have smaller flowers in it to really open it up, instead of being so tiny. Yeah, it's a bit pain in the bum. But, you know, you don't have a choice, do you? She has gave us permission to adjust the garden now, because we've been here so long. That we can actually now take out some of the bigger plants. We've actually took out along that back fence that you saw where the big tree is. That used to also be severely overgrown with a load of stuff. We've actually taken all that out already. Just slowly over the last few years while Duncan's had a chance, he's just dug up the really big stuff. We did plant some hydrangeas and that down there, which they are still there and they are still hanging on, but they're still pretty babyish. So we need to get the rest of it back before it starts overpowering it all again. It seems a shame to cut back. I'd love a proper wild garden, and let nature just take its course, but this garden is just too small for that, and we'd actually get booted out of the house if we did that, because we're supposed to take care of the garden, which is why she's letting us make it a more manageable garden for us. So we'll get it done. It's going to take time. But yeah, so I'm going to go and I'm swinging again, I'm so sorry. I can't help it. I'm going to go and do that elf. I got a bit more done on it after filming last night. I can't remember what state it was in when I showed you, so I don't know. I may have only got 1 or 2 lines done, I can't remember. Memory gone, kaput. Like seriously, while we were playing poker yesterday, I was like, is this 8? Is this 8 chips? I couldn't add up to 8 using, what was I using? 5, 2s and 1s. I couldn't do 8. This is what my brain is turning to mush. It's not like that always. There are days that I'm perfectly coherent and able to manage complex mathematical equations. And then there's days I can't manage 8. It's really quite disturbing. And it's actually quite upsetting. Luckily, the family just see it as funny. Not in the, we're laughing at you, more of a laughing with me so I don't cry sort of thing. Which is nice of them. But yeah, there are days it's pretty bad, and I mean I struggle to remember even the basic numbers and things, or words, or ability to do things. And I can remember taking the wrong medicine instead of I was meant to take my daytime medicine. I took my evening mix one night morning because I was half asleep. They made me so stupid I couldn't remember how to make an egg mayo sandwich. As in, I couldn't even remember what mayo was. My sister's like, this and this, you put them together, then you put it on this. Like I needed step by step. It was ridiculous. I never felt so stupid in my life. I'm doing my degree at the moment, and I'm starting to feel really stupid, not because of the degree, but because basic everyday things. This is not a good sign. I'm sure I'll get there. I need my brain to reboot itself, I think. I'm just not quite sure how to make it reboot itself just yet. But maybe the iApp services will help. We'll see. Yeah, so I'm rambling again. I'm going to go. I keep saying I'm going to go, and I don't go. I'm going to go. Look. The dye's starting to fade out. It's getting there. I will get purple done at some point. Touch wood. My sister will be here cleaning tomorrow, and then she can do my hair. Just hoping nothing comes up. I have to wait and see. Ooh, we now have clear sky and almost no wind. Awesome. I'm gonna go again. I'll see you all later. You all take care. Bye. Hey all. So it's Friday the 21st September. It's now 8:24. It's actually a little chilly in here. And that spider's still taunting me. Nobody will remove it, they're all too scared. Me included. Okay, so I have only worked on the elf today on Craftwise because I kept getting distracted by games. You know those Facebook Messenger games? Me and Mally have been playing a lot of them. Especially battleships. Me and him have a rivalry going on with battleships now. So I keep getting distracted, so I'm not being a very good crafter. But you know, it's cheering me up. It's giving me and Mally a laugh and something to do together, because I don't play Minecraft or racing games. So it's giving us something to do, which is nice. So I thought first I'll show you the two rulers. One I meant to show you ages ago, and one that's finally arrived today I've been waiting for ages for. And then I'll show you the elf. So, if you remember a while ago I said I had a new ruler that helped me drawing a circle one. This one's it. I don't know if you can see that very well. But you can see it's just little circles and a circle ruler. It's nothing special, but I can't freehand circles, and so this will help. Focus, there we go. It just helped me get a little better, but obviously this one is reasonably small, so I've got a different one as well, which is this one. And I don't know what it's really used for, but I'm using it for helping me draw circles, because this bit can move up and down and side to side, so you know, side to side and up and down. So I can just fix it in a length, pop my pencil in and draw a semicircle, and then once I've done that I can just literally flip this over to the other side and draw that way around and draw the other side. Get myself confused. You get what I mean anyway, you know, so I can just draw it around. As long as I've got that down the centre line, if I've done the south centre line, I can draw my circle and be fine. Or even just shift this down to the opposite side and draw, you know, so they're all in the same place. It's just going to make drawing larger circles easier for me, because if I'm drawing on a canvas link, I'm going to need a bigger circle for some of it. And I mean, I used to draw around plates and things, but this will actually go bigger than some of my plates, so I think it's just going to be better, and if I drop that, it's less likely to break, unlike a plate. So they're going to help me with some of my drawings, which would be really cool, so I'm hoping to get back to doing them soon. But yeah, the yellow one only arrived today. I ordered both the yellow one and the pink one at the same time, but different companies. The pink one's been here, what, a week now? 2 weeks? I mentioned it before and said it was over there, and I couldn't get it to show you, and then I forgot to show you. But the other one finally arrived today. Woohoo! So, the elf so far. Get my bits falling around everywhere. Yeah, come around here. I'm talking to inanimate objects. Does that make me insane? I don't know. I'm sorry if you heard that. That's probably someone taking their rubbish out. Right, so this is how much I got done. I can't remember where I was yesterday. I don't put markers in so that I can say this is how much I've done. I don't remember. But, you know, the thumbnail from yesterday's will show you. So yeah, so we've got this done. So there's not much more to go. I'm way over the halfway point now. It looks just as good on the other side. A couple of ends I need to weave in there, but otherwise it's still pretty good on that side. So we're getting there. As I said, a couple of ends to weave in. I weave all my ends in as I go, but I seem to have missed those two. Not a surprise, this is me. But yeah, it's coming along really nicely. One thing I did notice is it doesn't have a nose. But after a long discussion with Mally, we decided it should be fine without one. Everyone else has done it without a nose, so it should be fine, shouldn't it? I done a little sparkly on, I don't know if you spotted that, I've done the sparkly yarn. Is it showing? But anyway, remember on the Christmas tree I used a sparkly yarn for the tinsel. I'm using, and it was also on the snowman scarf. I've done it on the elf's hat just to try to tie them in a little, because I'm trying to keep all the squares at least tying in as much as I can. I have noticed that the yellow I've used on this isn't anywhere else in the blanket, and the yellow I used on the sleigh, which is a darker yellow, isn't anywhere else on the blanket. So I'll have to check what I've got left. Maybe like the gingerbread man, I'll have different colour yellow buttons or something just to tie them in, because I like to bring every colour into the blanket more than once so that it gives a more even thing. Because if you've got just one colour somewhere, it tends to draw your eye, whereas it's in a few different places, it doesn't draw your eye so much. At least that's my logic anyway. It works for art and painting and things. You tend to always make sure that something you got down here you have up here, so you're not drawing your eye, except for in the positions you want to draw it to. So I do the same thing with my crochet. I try to not draw my eye to one specific spot, but rather the overall piece. Yeah, so that's literally all I got done today. So not a lot. But you know, I'm happy with that. I mean, there was a time that just doing one row was hard. So I'm happy that I've got that. Why is that going on? One of you boys, would you mind closing this door if you're going to talk, please? No one's been down here for hours. Thank you. No one's been down here for hours. I've been on my own, and I start filming and come down chatting. But yes, what was I saying? I have no idea. Not a clue. Oh, yes, I'm happy with what I've done, because there was a time recently that just doing one line was a serious struggle for me. Picking it up was a serious struggle. So the fact that I've managed to get that far, I think it helped that I was taking breaks every couple of rows to play some games with Mally. I think it's just cheering me up, so it's good. So yeah, it's not been a bad day today. I'm incredibly tired. I've had several waves of fatigue that had me almost falling asleep in my chair. You know, you just kind of go, oops, supposed to be crocheting. And pain levels aren't particularly good today either. And I'm still having my waves of hot and waves of cold, and then waves of being both hot and cold, because that's just me, apparently. But it's, yeah, today's been a good day. It's not been too bad. I've had fun. But mainly getting my ass kicked by my son playing Battleships. The boy is too good. But yeah, it's been good fun. So I'm going to go and get this up, hopefully, because I believe that's Duncan home now with dinner. So I will catch you all later. I hope you've all had a fantastic day, and I will see you soon. And why not say hi in the comments, because I miss chatting to you all. There's a couple of people who always comment, so hi, thank you. But I know there's a few of you who used to comment and doesn't comment so more, and I'm wondering how you're doing. Hope everything's alright, and maybe you're just not commenting because you're busy. But I hope you're okay and there's nothing major wrong with you or anything. And I will see you all tomorrow. So you take care. Bye.